This is it. It's Christmas Eve. Thank you so much for journeying with me. So, as I've read through these different Advent devotionals, if you've been keeping track, it's probably no surprise to you, this is my fave. A lot of great things we've read. Preparing for Christmas by Richard Rohr. So, for tonight, today and tonight, Christmas Eve, and for tomorrow, Christmas Day, we'll be using this one for both days. So this is his focus scripture, Father Rohr, 2 Samuel 7, 5 through 16. Go and tell my servant David, are you the one to build me a house to live in? I took you from the pasture. I have been with you wherever you went and have cut off all your enemies from before you. And I will make for you a great name. I will appoint a place for my people Israel. The Lord declares to you that the Lord will make you a house. Your house and your kingdom shall be made sure forever before me. Your throne shall be established forever. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. And this is his reflection. Probably not many people read meditations on Christmas Eve morning. So I congratulate you for taking the time to do so when I know there must be so many exciting and anticipatory things to do today. All is in readiness. There is probably no day of the year which has so much expectation as December 24th. It is really more Christmas than Christmas Day itself because it holds the full energy of Advent. Time has come to its fullness. Hardly anybody comes to church this morning. It is all about tonight for some wonderful reason. This is unfortunate, however, because the first reading of today's Mass, which is what I just read, is especially poignant and actually one of my favorites, but hardly anyone hears it today. The reading is a wonderful dialogue between the prophet Nathan and King David. We read this above. This changing of sides is the great turnaround, which henceforth comes to the central biblical theme of grace, election, and divine initiative. We set out, like David, thinking we have to do something to prove ourselves to God. This is the crux of the matter. Please hear this sentence. We set out, like David, thinking we have to do something to prove ourselves to God. Build God a house is the metaphor. And as always, God turns it around and says, no, David, let me build you a house. It is time to let that story soak into our unconscious. It will prepare us fully for the day ahead, much more than anything I could say. And here's, as you hustle and bustle, here's your reflection question. Are you still trying to build God a house, or can you first let God build one for you? God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow, which is Christmas morning. If you don't mind, I'm going to record that now for you to listen to tomorrow, because I may be opening some presents in my robe and thinking about what God can do for me, how God can build me a house in the next year. So here is just a few announcements if you're watching. Want to make sure you hear these. There's Christmas Eve service tonight, 5 and 11. The 5 p.m. is a family service, usually has kiddos. And 11 o'clock is our candlelight communion service. So please come to one or both of those. And Sunday, we are going to have a service at 10:30. We're going to hear a young man that you know, David George Brazina, preach. 10:30, probably till 11, maybe 11:30. So if you're in the mood, if your soul has that purpose, on the 26th, go to that service here. I'll be taking a break, but people will be here ready to welcome you with the love of God. So again, announcements there, but before all that, Christmas Day reflection, the end of our Advent journey together. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to turn this off. I think someone just came in the church.